Oh, wait. Oh. Da 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 da. Wow. Welcome to the podcast, Let Me Ask My Dad podcast with me, Gabby Bryan, and my dad, David Bryan.
Thank you for the intro.
Audience cheers. How are you feeling over there? I like those boots.
I'm feeling good.
I like this look you're doing, which is very country singer, this skinny pant with the boot underneath.
Well, see, these, they kind of look like my one of my first jobs was at Tom McCann.
What's Tom McCann?
It was a shoe store. It was a chain of shoe stores back in the day.
I didn't know. I
way
did
back
not know
in the day.
this.
I probably was like 14, 15, and I saw Fry boots. They were still Fry boots.
I did know
out
this, actually.
with the square toes on them.
Yep.
And I wanted to get a job as a salesman. They went, "That's great. Go work in the back."
Yeah. Well, you
So
were 14. If you were selling, that'd be insane.
I just wanted the boots for a pony discount. So
Yeah.
I stacked shoes in the back, which I thought, wow, I need to stay in school.
Yes, that will remind you.
That reminded me of that. It reinforced that theory. Mm-hmm. And then the second I got my employer's discount was probably like $8 off or something like
Yeah.
that. In today's dollars, that's still $8.
Yep.
I got the boots and I quit.
And the boots were $400, I'm sure.
No, there's not. A house was $400 then.
That's true. Inflation applied to some things.
A car was $400. It was like shoes.
Fry boots are so expensive now. Did you know that? They're $400.
I don't have those because they were in a much smaller size.
But this is what I'll tell you, big picture about this moment and about the Bryans as a whole, is that we love costume. We love camp.
Accessories.
We love a theme. So the fact that we're even in Nashville, the outfits are tailored to the location.
Y'all.
Okay? We love a theme party, right?
Who doesn't?
We love a wackadoo outfit. I mean, just Google David Bryan in the 80s. It will take your breath away.
I wasn't afraid.
No. And you're still not.
I was a front runner.
Yeah.
I still am.
You said, I'm going to have extensions to the floor.
I just was a maniac. It was beautiful.
But also, I would say that my style is also truly insane. So I got that from you. Another thing I got from you,
You're welcome.
including
coffee.
a bad back
That coffee.
and a bad attitude. Okay? Are we ready for Brian's specific question?
Okay, I'm ready. It's a Monday here. You know that. I don't know what that means, but okay.
It is a Monday. Sorry, the Brian specific question is exactly what we were just talking about off air, which you will have no opinion on this.
Thank you.
It's really for me.
Maybe I wrote it.
Does David have a hot take on all the ACOTAR fourth wing fairy smut you've been reading? Okay, so now I haven't even explained to you the books I'm reading.
Wait. Do I have a hot take?
Do you have a hot take?
Do I have any take? Let's
Yeah.
go on that. I don't even know what you said is the first thing.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just break down this question for him first
The only
of all.
fairy I know is Tinkerbell.
Who I loved. I was Tinkerbell every single Halloween.
How could you hate Tinkerbell? I mean, you got to be a...
She's actually a total attention whore. If you look back at the movies, she's like, if you don't believe in me, I'm going to die. That's her whole thing.
That was a Jewish Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
It sounds like Jewish guilt
She goes,
there.
if everyone in the world doesn't say they believe in me, I'm going to fucking die. That's literally her whole thing. I couldn't relate to that more.
There you go. And here I just was giving you wings and a magic little stick.
No, to me it was
didn't know
more
you were
the ethos of her character. Yeah. Everyone say they believe in me or I'm going to kill myself. That's what she was saying.
Wow, is that self-centric?
Exactly. So you thought she was just an
thing.
innocent little fairy. Nah, they never are.
They never are.
I was Tinkerbell every single Halloween, really for years and years.
I know. I bought the outfit.
So, okay, so this is big picture lore. So I come from a long line of women reading fantasy novels, okay? My mom was also total nerd, reading a bunch of dragon books always. This is not a new situation for David Bryan. He is used to some sort of woman reading a weird book, right?
I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, and it showed. And that's why we're on wife number 2. But I've always loved magic. Twilight? How much did I love Twilight?
You loved it. I mean, I like real magic, not
What's real magic?
like a magician in front of you, not reading about
That's
something.
true.
I don't like the hocus pocus. I want to see it.
Exactly. Listen, we're living a life in the magical realm, period. Do you remember that time we were in the Poconos and there was a clown there? I have a very specific childhood
Were you
memory.
into daddy's drugs?
Were you doing daddy's drugs again?
I told you stay out that pocket.
There was a clown in the Poconos one year. We'll talk about it after the pod.
Okay, you can. Yeah, definitely.
So I'm always reading since I was born, some sort of novel, some sort of fantasy novel. I used to go to Barnes and Nobles and buy every single vampire book. Like he's used to this, okay? So on vacation, you asked me, what are you reading? I said a book about fairies and you laughed.
Yes.
There is
as a 30-year-old. Yeah.
As a 30-year-old. And there are 6-year-old women reading these books.
I'm like, read The Millionaire Next Door. That's the book you should be reading.
I
saved all my pennies and now I got millions.
No one has dragons in those books.
Exactly.
I've read some autobiographies and they bore me to death. I need battles. I need magic. I need dragon fire. Life is so boring. Like, I need to read about magic. So these books, there's 2 different series. The one I was reading on vacation is a series about fairies fighting other fairies to save humans. Okay?
I like the cause.
It's also smut. Do you know what smut is?
I know. I've heard that word.
Smut. So it's like a
I've been in New York
combination
before.
of full smut, like crazy. I was blushing on the airplane reading it. Crazy smut scenes cut to full out blood battles. These are 2 things that I enjoy.
Fairies have blood?
Fairies have blood.
Is it green?
It's funky, I'm sure, in some way.
It's got to be green.
And then the other series I'm reading is about a school of dragon riders going off to war, and they're basically fighting zombies, but they're called Venin.
Okay. They're vegan or vegan?
They are vegan, actually, because they're sucking up the magic from the earth, which isn't really a meat product.
And gluten-free.
They're keto. They're in ketosis. That's actually why the Venin are zombies, because they're in ketosis.
Exactly. But still gluten-free.
Exactly. So go ahead, Dad. What's your hot take on me reading these?
I'm ambivalent.
Yeah, it feels that way.
I really am ambivalent because if that's what floats your boat, kiddo, have fun.
Also, like anywhere we go, I am sitting in the corner. Like we talked about this on one of the podcasts. We're at a day club. People are drinking, partying. I am on a beach chair reading my Kindle. Like that's just always been the way.
Yeah. Antisocial, I think is what
yeah.
that's
Well,
called.
I'm not antisocial. I've just had a fuck enough.
And it's time for the Kindle.
I do this for a living. Okay. I'm social for a living.
It's true.
I have to talk so much all the time. Do you think I want to be talking right now? No, I want to be puking. Okay, I'm so hungover.
We got to drink more.
So when I'm out and people expect me to be social off the clock, I'm not even getting paid for it. No. Give me an appearance fee and I'll talk to you. If not, let me get some
pay to
peace
play.
and fucking quiet for once in my life. Okay? Period.
Okay, there you go. I'm with you.
See, he literally doesn't care.
I really don't care.
He picked me up for my boob job. He does not care.
No. I didn't pay for it.
I paid for it. And you bet your ass I've been asking him for 10 years to pay for it, and he said no.
Nope.
But he paid for a lot of other things.
Yep, get your own boobs.
Get your own boobs. You paid for my little brother's boobs to be taken off. So I don't understand the math.
I'm in removal.
You're only in removal.
It's jerseys. We're into...
You're paying for less tits. I'm asking for more tits. The better option, by the way. I think the world can agree on that.
I think if you
that
timed
boobs
it
are
out
cool.
better, you could have got...
A boob transfer.
Exactly.
It's not fair.
A boob
It's still,
transfer is way
to
cheaper.
this day, not fair.
A boob transfer is cheaper.
Is it?
I don't know if they do that, but...
Well, we're siblings. Can't there be a...
Yeah, there won't be a rejection.
Yeah.
It's like umbilical cord blood.
Every one of my siblings have had some sort of procedure that is paid for by my dad, except me. And which is crazy, by the way, because I'm like, got him a job, literally making him, I run his Instagrams. I'm making, sorry. Dad, what you put a pin in what I'm saying? what you posted yesterday, I immediately deleted. What are you doing making reels?
I pressed the wrong button.
You keep pressing the wrong button and making it a reel.
Didn't you like the reel? I thought I liked it. It did 3
All
different
the
pictures.
text was cropped out, and there were weird like tags in it.
Oh, I have no idea.
It was a disaster.
I was like, wow, I made a reel.
It was a disaster what you posted. I was walking down the street and I went like this, oh my God, and had to delete it. It was all cropped wrong. Your head was cropped out at one point. You were putting text on the picture, not in the caption. What's going on with you?
You know what? It was the first attempt.
We need to have a full Instagram refresher, I'm realizing.
No, you just do it.
No. You can't just do it.
No, you do it for me.
Yeah,
I thought it was a post and it said reel. I was like, oh, that doesn't seem bad.
It was bad.
It looked good to me. It didn't.
Did you have your glasses on?
Yeah, but it wasn't cropped out. I thought I put the thing in the right place.
No, you can't be putting text on top of a picture.
Oh, you kids.
It has to go in the caption. We're having an IT day.
Okay. See you next Tuesday.
So you could really go you could really go on his Instagram and see what he's posted versus what I've posted. I love when you post selfies. Do the selfies. Stop making reels.
I wanted to thank. Well, I wanted it to be a post. I thought it was a post.
We're going to go over it again.
Okay.
But selfies only. And don't be putting emojis on top of images. You can't
I
be
wanted
doing
to
that.
thank everybody for my birthday wishes, so I put.
You could do that, but you do that in the caption, not on top of the image, because then it looks like you have autism. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with autism, but you don't have it.
Maybe I'm on the way.
By the look of your Instagram, you are, okay?
I'm on a journey.
We need to rearrange. We need to, no text, no emojis.
Okay. No.
I made an emoji ban on you already. I said 3 emojis, tops. And how many emojis do you use?
I use
45.
Yeah, I use a lot.
45.
I like it. We didn't have them as a kid. It was.
I know you like them, but it makes you look like you should be in a
face.
hospital when you use that many emojis.
I'm in the right hospital. For the criminally insane.
Okay. Yeah, so I know what you were expecting, a bigger answer from his hot take on me reading like books, but you guys are just learning that I'm a fantasy nerd. He's known this all along. Okay.
And I am not.
And you don't read. You famously don't read.
What? I can read.
I know you can read, but you choose not to.
Yes, it's my body, my choice.
I'll tell you what, when you look at those captions with all those emojis, it feels like you can't read.
I'm trying to support that.
Okay. You're really cementing that idea.
Good.
He doesn't read. He listens to the traffic updates in the Lincoln Tunnel. Okay. Question number 1.
Wow, that wasn't even a question yet?
No, that was Brian specific.
Gosh, I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. Okay. Hi, Gabby and David.
Hi.
I'm a 23-year-old girl living in Brooklyn, and I'm having a big problem with my roommate, also a girl. Okay. This is my specialty.
We know that place.
In Brooklyn. That's where I've lived.
BK.
We've lived together for 2 years and haven't really had any issues until she started dating this guy like 6 months ago. Classic. Pretty much since they started dating, he's been basically living with us. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Freeloader.
Classic. I don't think he has a job because he's literally always around, even when she's not home. And it makes me feel less comfortable in my home because there's just a dude I don't really know always in our space. Am I being unreasonable? I've told her that it makes me uncomfortable and that he's around so much, and she doesn't think it's a big deal. How can I get this dude out of my apartment? I mean, a tale as old as time.
I'm going to let you take care of this one.
This is classic Brooklyn apartment drama.
Yeah.
A couple things.
Well, that's the beauty of a roommate.
Yeah.
Uncertainty
and chaos.
Yeah.
Living with someone you're not in a relationship with is hell, okay? Because there's this weird friendship balance, but also you can't tell them what to do because you can't withhold. There's you can't use classic relationship tactics. You can't living with 2 girls living in one space. I mean, that's how so many wars have broken out. I understand her perspective that she's dating a guy who's unemployed because that's hot. And I've done that many times. There's nothing better than living in Brooklyn in your early 20s dating a broke guy. It's one of life's truest luxuries. Okay? That being said, he can't be in your apartment without her. Okay? He's not a handyman. He's not the landlord. That is a completely off limits. So you I've said this so many times, but this is what you need to do. You need to rent a conference room in a Marriott Bonvoy. You need to show up both in business attire, and you need to set a legal agreement
Right.
on what is allowed and what is not allowed. Notary must be present, okay?
Of course. Well, you can get it at the UPS store. You can also get it.
You could get a notary at the UPS
It's
store.
only $5.
It's only $5. See? This is why Dad's here.
You can tell I've been there.
Yeah. Well, as you know, there's a notary at the UPS store. It's only $5. See? We need this information.
I'm just adding.
So go get the notary at UPS. Take him to the Marriott Bonvoy. Make sure everyone's in blazers. Okay, this is a serious situation. And dress the part. And you need to make an agreement of like how long he's allowed to be there, you have to make some consolations, like the boyfriend is going to be allowed. This is what it's like living with girls. Sometimes there's just a boyfriend there for 6 months and you go, ugh, whatever. But he's only allowed to be over a certain amount of days a week. She has to spend time there. I'm sure his apartment is disgusting, and that's why she's not spending there. If he's an unemployed guy in his 20s, he's living in a rat hole.
I have a solution.
Go ahead.
Sleep with him. If you sleep with him, bang, he's gone, she's gone.
And you live alone, sugar.
Right, she's still, there you go.
Yes. This is why he's here. I'm trying to make legal agreements over here, and the true chaos is right to my left.
Exactly. Right to your left.
Yeah, listen, he's already there without her.
You sleep with him, and then bang, when she comes home, make sure she catches you.
Yes. Time it out. Make sure your Ring camera is picking everything up.
And we go, hey, let's get right now. Bang,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
for it. She opens the door. She sees it, screams, crying. You're both out of here.
Yeah, does your rent go up 50%? Yes. But what are you willing to do to have a lifestyle of peace?
Hey, listen, you're asking for advice.
Yeah.
We did say it's going to be cheap.
And we didn't say it was going to be good.
And that's our commitment.
And that's our commitment to you. Mediocre advice that will get you in trouble.
And
that is
it's going
expensive.
to cost you money.
I think that's over. I think that's solved in its own way.
Excuse me.
Hello, Gabby and David.
Hi.
Hello. I'm 22,
Okay.
boy, parentheses boy. I like how everyone's now telling us the deets because
Yeah.
we got so confused in the beginning. Being
Yeah,
like,
I
are you a
mean,
boy?
let us
Are you a
know.
girl?
Let us
What's
know.
going on? What are you wearing?
Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you for filling it in. I'm a 22-year-old boy turning 23 in April. Happy birthday. Oh,
Soon.
that's a Taurus. I don't love those.
Well, it depends when, right?
Oh, true.
I don't even know that to be true, but I said it.
I said it, and I believe you. And now I live in the Nashville area.
Ah.
Hello. We love you. We're here. Of course, all my friends love live music, but sometimes Broadway can be a little hectic. True. Broadway is their crazy busy street, FYI. It's their Times Square, if you will, but more fun. Also, since I'm a diehard Bon Jovi fan of the group, bam, I thought going out to JBJ's would be too on the nose of an idea. But then David had his party there, and it was a good time. Wow, this is very fresh.
That's hot off the press.
This is hot off the presses.
That was
This
only
was
2
3
nights
days ago.
2 nights.
God, the internet works fast. And Lizzie works faster. Should I include JBGA Nashville in my 23rd birthday plans, or what else should I do that day? I mean...
Well, the good news is it's open from 10 in the morning to 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So you can have one hell of a birthday.
You could make it a stop on your... I mean, if I...
Don't leave. No, I'm saying get there at 10.
Start on the first floor. That's...
And work your way up to the rooftop.
Yeah. I've never been on the rooftop.
It's on the roof.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
this is the
bars
deal.
up there and booze, music.
If I was a young 20-something in Nashville, which I have been, by the way, I would be bar hopping like a motherfucker.
Well, that's a beautiful thing about Broadway. There's like 100 bars.
Yeah, and every
At
bar
least.
has 7 floors.
Yeah.
And every bar is also so different and so fun. So I would say start at JBJ's because you're a Bon Jovi fan.
And end up there too.
Yeah, start and bookend it.
Yep.
Then you get to see all the fun photos on the wall. There's really fun pictures of David Bryan on these walls of JBJ's.
Did you notice in a lot of them, I had a Sharpie with me one night and I was just starting to sign my own pictures.
You were?
Yeah, because I'm like, I can't get in trouble. I own it.
That's so funny.
So if you look at David Bryan, I just, everywhere there's one of it, I just signed the glass
God.
on the outside.
This is what I love about my dad. And really, we're so similar, is that he is doing bits for bits' sake, okay? He is doing bits for only him. I didn't know that. He's probably told no one that. No. He just thought it was really funny.
Why is it only his signature on these things?
Like, it's a perfect bit you're doing.
And I have a silver and a black Sharpie in case, for the right color.
So you doubled it up sometimes?
No, for the right color.
To see which ones.
Right, if it's dark and it's silver.
He just did that bit for himself. God, I love us.
There you go.
Yeah, I think you should start on the bottom floor, work your way up to the roof of every single bar on Broadway. You're going to be blackout.
Make sure you get a little food first at 10. You can get like a Bloody Mary. Well, you're too young.
No, he's 23. You can drink a Bloody Mary.
You drink Bloody Marys that young?
I don't know. It depends on if you like soup.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just drink away and then have some of that hot chicken.
I would kill for hot chicken right now.
Hot chicken sandwich.
All I've had today is egg bites. I'm starving.
All I've had is coffee.
Yeah, but you're anorexic.
I'm not anorexic.
Yeah, you are.
I'm manorexic.
And that's a clip. It is true. David Bryan is a full manorexic. He drinks 1 muscle milk a day and then dinner
It's waiting for me in the fridge right now.
I'm sure it is. You have to cool it. It's 3 p.m., by the way.
I get a jump of the day.
Also, when I was growing up, I was so skinny naturally. And he would force me to drink banana cream muscle milks to gain weight. And I have such trauma with the taste of that. Do you remember that?
The beauty of the... no, I made you like protein powder ones.
Well, the smoothies in the morning, but then the banana cream was the midday.
Yeah. You had to drink.
If I literally, if I go like this, I'm like... Bleh.
You know why I like those?
Why?
Because there was 36 ingredients with more than 18 letters in each one.
Yeah.
And that makes us Jersey strong.
Yeah. The thing...
There's so many preservatives. That's why I'm actually 163.
Yeah.
And through muscle milk, I'm alive today.
Yes. It's like how Walt Disney is frozen.
Yep.
You've been doing that sort of in your own, like pro bono.
Yes. My blood is frozen.
This is why I believe, not to get into a fight with the UK, but anytime I go there, I'm like, what's going on? People are crumbling. Like English people curdle like milk at a certain point. And I've figured out why. It's because they have no
8,000 beers that they have at lunch.
Oh, that as well. But also they have no microplastics. Okay? Us in America, the amount of plastic I'm both drinking and injecting into my body, I'm going to be frozen forever. They're out there eating organic,
Ew.
looking like shit. Okay? Do yourself a favor, do a special order, big package of American Diet Coke and start hitting that hard, okay? You'll look good forever. You will die young, though.
We believe in preservatives.
Yeah.
We're from Jersey. We don't have streetlights. Everybody just glows.
What was the, I'm going to kiss her where it
Oh, my favorite New Jersey joke? I wanted to kiss a girl where it stinks, so I took her to Jersey.
Yeehaw!
And what was that other one? And I had another one for the girl with the work. What does a stripper do with her asshole before work?
What?
Drops him off at band practice.
That's really, I've never heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an old.
What's the drummer joke?
Oh, there's so many.
You have one really good one.
How do you know when the drum platform is level?
How?
Because drool comes out of both sides of their mouth.
I haven't heard that one. That's like a really good, there's layers to that one.
What's the definition of perfect pitch?
What?
If you take a trombone and you throw it across the room right into the garbage can, it doesn't hit the rim, that's a perfect pitch.
That's good. Okay, question number 3.
Okay.
Do you have one more you want to get out of your system?
A pretty evil, a pretty dark one.
Go ahead.
So a guy was in New York and he had an accordion on his driver's seat, in the front seat.
Yeah.
And when he came back, the window was broken. There was another accordion next to it.
You defining that as a dark joke is hilarious. It's actually really dark. It's really fucked up. He plays accordion, by the way.
Just the right hand. No buttons.
You don't do the buttons.
No, I don't know how to do them.
Well, learn. What are you fucking doing?
I don't want to learn. I know the one that has a little diamond is a C. And I know not to touch it and just do this part. But I can do I get good phrasing.
You have to learn the buttons.
I'm not learning it. Once I start to play Italian weddings, then when I'm up for a gig, I will learn the left hand. It's like
We could get you hired at an Italian wedding in a second. That's extra cash, babe.
I can make tens of dollars.
You can make tens of dollars. You can make a couple balls of mozzarella.
Huh? Mutz.
Balls of mozz.
Balls of mutz.
Question number 3. Yes. I'm gay and I love my boyfriend a lot. Yay! But I don't know how to show him that I love him without being cheesy. Advice? Well, speaking of mutz. Awesome. That was so Dice Clay. Speaking of mutz.
Hey, huh? I'll tell you.
Dad, go ahead. I feel like you how do you show love without being cheesy?
Why would you think anything is short of giving cheese, which we just said?
Yeah.
What do you mean cheesy? What's cheesy?
I don't know. You know, young people are so worried about being cool these days, especially a gay guy. He's like trying to be hip fashion without being like, trying to withhold love because it's gay. But you are gay. So be gay.
Just enjoy it.
Be cheesy. There's nothing better than cheese. That's why Nicholas Sparks books are the best-selling novels. We like cheese, babe.
I don't even know who that is, but I'm going to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I think you should bring balloons, a whole shitload of balloons, and they all should say cheesy on it.
Yeah. Some should be cheese, because this is cheesy. Others should be this is so gay, like that, like a face like, because you're gay, so it's sort of a commentary. And just go all out.
There's the you could do like
edible arrangement.
The green, yes, and cheese. Green Bay Packers have a cheese head. You could be a cheese head. They have
These
all
are
the
gay
hats.
men.
But their hats are fun.
You're not gonna send my sweet little twinks to a football game.
No, not to the football game. Have the hats come to you.
Oh,
Amazon
buy the hats.
Amazon the hats.
Oh, great.
And
I was gonna say that was about to be a hate crime. Sending gay guys to a football game.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, what? Never.
No.
Yeah, I think be cheesy. What are you fighting against? No one likes a cool guy. No one likes a guy who's like, oh, I guess I kind of like you. Like, that's so annoying. Go all out.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Champagne,
if you are cheesy,
strawberries.
then
be cheesy. There's nothing better than cheese.
Everybody loves cheese.
Everyone loves cheese.
Except people that are lactose intolerant.
And they are gay. So pick a side. Pick a side.
Either you're intolerant or you're not.
Or you're not. That was actually, he didn't realize he just did that, but that was a big metaphor right there. Either you're intolerant or you're not.
You're welcome.
Wow. Run for office.
That's why I'm in the office right now.
Oh, that's it. For this episode. What's with the hockey
I have no idea.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. I forgot to do our thing. Not Twitter, TikTok. And subscribe on YouTube. Love you so much. Bye.
Gabby is my girl.
Daddy is my dad.
We play together, we sing together. Together we roll.